Tickets now for the 11th annual Big Sandy Idol Regional Competition, March 10th and 11th at the Mountain Arts Center. High school students from across the region will compete for a cash prize, a scholarship to Big Sandy Community and Technical College, and a coveted spot with the elite Big Sandy Singers and Band. Reserve your seat today by calling 1-888-MAC-ARTS or visit macarts.com. Big Sandy Idol is sponsored by Gearhart Communications and presented by Big Sandy Community and Technical College.
East Kentucky McDonald's wants to make game night easy. Bring the family and eat in or take out to tailgate. Try the Southern Style Chicken Biscuit with honey or take advantage of the McPick 2 menu where you can choose from featured items like the triple cheeseburger, basket of fries, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, filet of fish, and more. And you can now get your favorite McDonald's sweet tea by the gallon. And you can even get it at the drive-thru. East Kentucky McDonald's, your game night stop all across East Kentucky. Owned and operated by Bob and Tom Hutchison. There are tires, then there are B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck, get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today. Wildcat Tire and Auto Service Center of Hager Hill has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. See them today or call 789-8473. Specific performance may vary by tire model.
And a great rendition of the national anthem by the Johnson Central Pep Band, and we're getting set for the starting lineups in tonight's 57th District Girls Championship ball game. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Johnson Central Lady Eagles under head coach Darren Rice, 25-6 on the season. They'll start at guard, a 5'9" senior, averaging 16 a ball game, number 24, Allie Mae. They'll start at a forward, a 5'9" senior, averaging 5 points a ball game, number 4, Lauren Salyer. They'll start inside at center, a 6-foot senior, averaging 5 points, 5 rebounds, number 30, Cheyenne Ross. They'll start at a forward, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, number 0, Lauren Preston. And at another forward, a 5'8" sophomore, averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds, number 5, Elena Castle. It's Allie Mae, Lauren Salyer, Cheyenne Ross, Lauren Preston, Elena Castle for Johnson Central. For the Paintsville Lady Tigers, under first-year head coach Les Trimble, 25-3, one of their best seasons ever at Paintsville. They'll start at guard, a 5'5" sophomore, averaging 13 a ball game, number 2, Elizabeth Swoop Williams. They'll start at forward, a 5'10" junior, averaging 13 points, 8 rebounds, number 3, Presley Cherico. They'll start at another guard, a 5'5" sophomore, averaging 13 points a ball game, number 10, Anna Keaton. They'll start at center, a 5'10" sophomore, averaging 5 points, 4 rebounds, number 23, Caitlin Fitch. And at another guard, a 5'5" senior, averaging 7.3 a game, number 25, Abby James. Elizabeth Williams, Presley Cherico, Anna Keaton, Caitlin Fitch, Abby James, your starting lineup for the Paintsville Lady Tigers. Danny Johnson, who's our officials in tonight's ball game?
I got it right here. It's going to be Carol Prater, Jimmy Cecil, and Jonathan Bogard.
As we're ready to begin this championship game of the girls 57th District at Magoffin County, Paintsville in their home whites with the red or the blue numbers and lettering. Johnson Central, their away black uniforms, gold lettering. It's going to be in the white trim, going to be Lauren Salyer jumping for Central, Presley Cherico for Paintsville, and we're almost underway. And the tip is going to be controlled in backcourt by Paintsville. And here comes the Lady Tigers moving right to left on your radio dial from our vantage point across from the benches as Johnson Central opens up in a man-to-man defensive look. As it's going to be James, and they dared James, did Magoffin County to shoot, and she took advantage of it and drove to the bucket. She's inside. Castle in on her. 7:38 to go here in this first quarter. James throws one up, no good. Fitch with the rebound. One dribble, goes right back up, kisses it off the glass, and Paintsville strikes first.
That was a nice up and under move off that rebound.
Went right back in the middle against this Johnson Central defense.
2-3 zone for Paintsville.
With it is Castle. Castle picked up her dribble, gets it over into the right corner to Cheyenne Ross, down to to Lauren Preston to Cheyenne Ross. Cheyenne's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. I think Caitlin Fitch with her first personal foul.
Johnson Central's coming out with a man-to-man, but
so Ross at the line looking for Central's first points of the ball game.
65.2 percentage.
First one rolls off, hit the front of the rim and wouldn't stay down. Good crowd on hand here. The lower arena is full on both sides and scattered around up front, up on top, I should say. But still, a lot of people standing around as well, up on the second deck. Free throw short off the front of the rim. Chasing it down is Caitlin Fitch. Central misses an opportunity there.
Yeah, no one went to the boards for Johnson Central. They just ran back.
With it out front is Keaton, guarded by Allie Mae. Pick set by Cherico. Driving is Keaton. She tried to get the pass over to James and knocked away by Allie Mae of Central. Stays with the Lady Tigers.
Got caught 2-4 under the goal and had nowhere to go. Luckily, they get it back.
Pass inside to Cherico. Goes underneath the bucket. Shot is no good. Rebound tipped around. Central had it, lost it. Back over to Cherico. Her jumper hits the side of the rim and out. Rebounded by Allie Mae. May coming down with it for Central. Lauren Preston asking for it. They get it instead out to Lauren Salyer. Now into the left corner to Castle. Castle will dribble back out front. Swoop Williams in on her. Back over to Lauren Preston. Drives to Cheyenne Ross and up off the glass. Central ties it at 2.
That was a tough shot by Ross, left side, left hand.
Central with some pressure. Lauren Salyer knocks it away. Castle up with the steal. Cheyenne Ross has it. They'll get it into the senior's hands. Salyer over to Preston. Preston back to May into the right corner. Couldn't get a shot off. Dribbles off the foot of Fitch. Turnover Johnson Central. Williams down with it. Over to Keaton. Fakes the 3 and she walked with it.
Well, Darren wanted a call down here. Rice did, like someone kicked the ball, but she just dribbled it off of her own
right
foot.
off the foot.
Yeah.
Yep. So Central will have the basketball. It's tied at 2 apiece as we played a full. Actually, we played 2 minutes into this ball game. 6 minutes exactly. I'll get the math right.
Yeah, you're too excited. Slow down now.
I'm struggling with what's counting again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Allie Mae with it. Drives in. Off balance. A lot of contact. Shot no good. Rebounded by Abby James. James to Keaton. Keaton down low to Fitch. Up off the glass. No good. Rebound Cheyenne Ross.
That's 3 inside shots missed by Paintsville. Johnson Central missed 1.
This is a typical game between these two teams. Shots won't fall early, and it's a very physical ball game. Castle's got it in the lane. Dribbles it off her foot, chases it down into the right corner, almost stolen away. Salyer's got it. They left May wide open. 3 on the way. Good, and you can't do that. Central will take it. Their first lead, 5-2. Abby James trying a 3. No good. Rebound Castle. Not a very good shot down there for Paintsville.
A little bit quick and then didn't follow her shot.
Into the corner, right side Trey May, no good. Rebound Ross. Nice positioning to Salyer. Back to Castle. Tipped away, stolen by Williams. The Lady Tigers pushing it down. Over to Keaton. Keaton, a long 2 in the corner. Right side, no good. Castle with another board for Central.
A lot of quick shots by Paintsville.
Castle dribbles to the middle. Gets the pass over to Salyer, who drives to the bucket. Knocked away. And it's last touch by the Lady Eagles. Turnover. It goes back to Paintsville. Here comes Eleanor Lanzani in for the first time for the Lady Tigers. And it looks like it might be a player a little not feeling well too much over there.
Yeah, she's throwing up.
That might, I have to see who that is. It might be Abby James. Down the other way, Williams with it. In the lane, gets it over to Cherico. Cherico cut off. Now to Williams. Of course, that virus is going around too, so hopefully she's all right.
You had it.
Nope, not me. Blocked by Salyer. Castle comes away with it. Over to Lauren Preston. Preston might have got away with a double dribble there. And it's knocked away. It stays with Johnson Central.
I'm going to tell you something. Physicality of this game is about at an 8 level out of 10 right now.
At any moment, you better be ready. You might have to get up and jump up. Preston to May, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, tipped around, battle for Castle. Nope, Preston away with it, on the floor, jump ball, and we got possession arrow in favor of Johnson Central. Well, there's 2 young ladies, 1 for each side. Fitch for Paintsville, Preston for Johnson Central. Very physical.
I tell you what, and they wasn't going to give the ball up to either one of them. New player just come in for Central.
And a Fitch in, and going out is Cheyenne Ross, and Sonia Williams coming in, and Fitch will exit.
Young lady still really sick over there on the sideline for Paintsville.
5-2, 4:03 to go in the first quarter. Johnson Central with the 3-point advantage. Salyer with it, drives in the lane, shot up, rolls off, charge the call against Lauren Salyer, her first, team number 1.
Nice position in there by Williams to take the charge.
So here comes some pressure, 2-2-1, full court for Central. Not really intense pressure. Paintsville able to break it easy. Keaton's got it. Left wing, drives to the middle, knocked away by Fitch, on the floor, jump ball, possession of Paintsville.
A lot of balls rolling around, and it was Abby James over there that was had the upset stomach.
3:46 to go in this first quarter. Low scoring game, which we really and truly figured it would be.
No one scored in almost 3 minutes of play.
5-2 the score. With it. And stolen away as as Lazani gets it stolen by Fitch. Up to May, and a foul called on possibly Presley Jericho.
There's no doubt she got her head and the ball and just popped her neck backwards. But what happened down there on the other end, Paintsville got the ball inside but did not get the ball up, brought it below her waist, and a great job by Fitch to take it away.
Allie May to the line to shoot 2. Her first one's up and in. And on the season comes in at 79%, almost an 80% free throw shooter. Hit them both. And I believe officially signed with Alice Lloyd today.
See her coach up here watching tonight from Alice Lloyd.
So far, she's got 5 of Central 7. Stolen away by Allie May. May down with it. Over to Castle on the left wing. Back into the left corner now to Salyer. Dangerous cross-course pass. May's got it. Nice feed to Preston. Up and in, and a foul called against the Lady Tigers. Preston with the bucket and a chance for 3.
Paintsville may need a timeout here just to slow Johnson Central down because they're just doing what they want to right now.
Foul on Lanzani. That's their first. At the line is Preston. Shot up is no good. Rebound controlled by Lanzani. We got a foul called. Either Fitch or Castle was tied up there.
I think it's going to be Castle.
It is on Elena Castle, just battling in there. They'll come with some pressure now. Actually, that foul, you don't want it, but it allows Central to set up in the full court now. 13-2, Johnson Central with the lead. 3:11 to go.
Central really, they went strictly man-to-man. They set it up like a zone. They go to man.
9-2, you're right. It says 13, but it's 9. And it's knocked away at the other end. It'll stay with Paintsville.
Went up again.
Hey, so far, yep. Central's lead is decreasing every minute as we got a foul called. No, we got a 5-second count.
Didn't get it in time.
So we got Allie May hit a 3 and 2 of 2 from the line. Cheyenne Ross with a 2-point. And Lauren Preston with a 2-point. So 9 for Johnson Central. And the only points for Paintsville was Caitlin Fitch.
What happened, the score table said we'll fix it, but they needed to get a dead ball. 2-3 zone, they're coming out a little higher as Paintsville.
Johnson Central with it in the lane. It goes to Fitch. That's a shot she hit quite often in that game with Sheldon Clark. This one's off. Abby James is back in for Jericho, and she got the rebound. Off it goes to Swoop Williams out front. Extending that defense is Lauren Salyer. Salyer's got the size. Williams might have some speed, but a good matchup there. James has got it. Lanzani out there, guarded by Fitch. Puts the ball in, got away with a double dribble. Gets it back. She'll take a 3. No good. Rebound. Preston's got it for Johnson Central. Outlet pass to Allie May. May will drive around Lanzani, who already has a foul. The basketball on the floor, stolen away by Lanzani. Gets it over to Williams. Williams weaving her way through traffic. Over to Keaton. Left wing three, no good. Paintsville just can't buy a bucket right now as Sonia Williams had the rebound and just stripped away by Lauren Preston. Allie May's got it. May will drive baseline and score. Well, Paintsville just can't buy one right now, and there's the timeout you was talking about as Johnson Central has opened up an 11-2 lead with 1:48 to go in the first quarter. We'll step away for this 1-minute break and be right back.
It's February, which means it's time for tax refunds. And it's the month you can save big on all smartphones from Appalachian Wireless. Get any smartphone 32 gig and under for 50% off regular price. And I do mean all smartphones. The Galaxy S7, the LG V20, all 50% off. All this month at Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. While supplies last, 2-year agreement required.
East Kentucky McDonald's wants to make game night easy. Bring the family and eat in or take out to tailgate. Try the Southern Style Chicken Biscuit with honey. Or take advantage of the McPick 2 menu where you can choose from featured items like the triple cheeseburger, basket of fries, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, filet of fish, and more. And you can now get your favorite McDonald's sweet tea by the gallon. And you can even get it at the drive-thru. East Kentucky McDonald's, your game night stop all across East Kentucky. Owned and operated by Bob and Tom Hutchison.
Scott Ratliff, Danny Johnson back here. You're listening to the Hutch Chevrolet Buick GMC of Paintsville broadcast of the girls' 57th District Championship game on WSIP.
No doubt who's the aggressor right now. It's all Johnson Central.
11-2 to score, 1:43 to play in this opening first quarter of action. Abby James, who has been sick in this ball game, is back in, and she draws a foul on number 5, Elena Castle. Danny, that's her second, and that's going to probably send her to the bench, and Sammy Seitz, the 8th grader, will get up and will check in.
3 personals on each team, but right now it is all Paintsville. I mean, Johnson Central, they're getting the good shots, the good looks underneath. It's been mostly threes for the Tigers since the first possession.
Williams has it up to Abby James. Inside, nice pass to Sonia Williams. It just wouldn't stay down. Everything right about that play but the bucket. And then Central, double dribble, turnover.
I don't know, Preston, that was a good job coming up on her pretty quick. And kind of jumped her there was Anna Keaton and forced the turnover.
There's a dandy pass there from James through traffic to Williams, and it just wouldn't stay down.
That's 4 layups they've missed, and Johnson Central's missed 2, I think.
124, just got it in. Williams has it over in the left corner. Paintsville's not scored since the first bucket about 2 minutes into this ball game. And loose ball picked up by Sammy Seitz and then knocked away by Williams. It will stay with Johnson Central.
And they're going to go on a almost a 6-minute drought. Well, really, it's 6 minutes, 49 seconds. They scored first play.
It's kind of similar to that game that was at Paintsville. They couldn't really get anything going for the first quarter and a half. As Fitch in the lane, her shot is no good. Chases down her own miss, just takes it away from Sonia Williams. Over into the corner, left side Trey, Allie Mae, no good. Rebound, Elizabeth Williams for the Lady Tigers. In the front court as we go at 45 seconds in the first quarter.
She's close to carrying the ball every time.
Williams out front, guarded by Salyer. The best defensive one-on-one player is Salyer. Several steals, leads the team in steals. Sonia Williams, a battle inside, and they finally somehow get it to Lanzani, and she missed it and then draws her second personal foul. That's frustration right there.
Frustration foul. She turned around and just threw it up. It really wasn't a shot. They lobbed it up to her to get it. And right now, nothing's going the way for the Lady Tigers.
Well, it didn't look like it should, but it got to her. But just missed another one, and you probably said it, what, 5 or 6? They've missed the inside just right point blank.
That one was really rushed over because of the Johnson Central defense.
20 seconds, 11-2. Central trying to extend that lead, and it's stolen away. Keaton out front, 13 seconds, drives over Salyer, shot no good, rebound tipped around, Fitch down with it, and she's fouled. And Caitlin Fitch for Paintsville will go to the line to shoot 2.
She tried, I think Keaton tried to dodge the foul, and you got to go in there and just take fouls when you take it up.
Hannah Fitch with her first personal foul, and Caitlin Fitch to the line to try to put Paintsville on the board since the 6-minute mark. And she does with this first free throw.
I see you got it turned over. You hid the stats.
I did.
66%.
Second free throw is up. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Fitch, and May heads up play to come back and get it. 3 seconds, and they're going to have to get rid of it. Fitch will not, and that'll do it for this first quarter of action. Johnson Central leads Paintsville by the score of 11-3. We'll step away, take this 1-minute break. Remind you, you're listening to the Hutt Chevrolet Buick GMC of Paintsville's presentation of the Girls 57 District Basketball Championship. And welcome back to Magoffin County High School. Danny Johnson, a physical first half, or first quarter, I should say, and Johnson Central, I think, was the aggressor. Paintsville had chances. They just can't get the ball to stay down.
1 of 13 shooting the Lady Tigers for .077%. Paintsville, Johnson Central 4-10, and you know, rebounds pretty close to each other. But that was the big thing. Turnovers, 7 for Central, 6 for Paintsville.
Johnson Central will have the basketball to begin the second quarter of action. Lauren Sawyer into Ashley Belcher. Belcher with the scoop shot up, no good. Fitch with the rebound for the Lady Tigers. The pass over to Keaton. Up ahead it goes to Swoop Williams. Williams across the timeline will set up the offense. Guarded out there by the 8th grader, Sammy Seitz. Crossover by Williams. Drives, kicks it back over to Keaton, top of the key. Keaton will put the ball down and gives it off to Lenzani. Over to Elizabeth Williams. Out front, Sammy Seitz, who had played a pretty good game off the bench Monday night, right there on Williams. They get it back out on the right wing there, far distance by Keaton. Drives, Caitlin Fitch tried to put the shot up. Blocked out of there by Preston. Ashley Belcher comes away with it. Swoop Williams with the steal. Keaton, oh, they called a foul as Keaton went up. And a block there by Sawyer, and they called a foul on Lauren Sawyer.
That was a hard body block. Her whole body got in with that one, but she shook her up a little bit there.
That's a second foul on Lauren Sawyer.
I tell you what, the biggest thing that I see right now on Lozani, she's not ready to catch the basketball. They gave it to her a couple times. It kind of shocked her on it.
So they call a jump ball, or they call a foul?
They call a foul.
All right, so it will be 2 shots for Anna Keaton.
They have to fill in 2 people in the lane there.
So Anna Keaton will check in, and on the season, Anna comes in. We found her a 67% free throw shooter. First one up, first one's in. 11-4 the score, 7:05 to go in this first half. Fitch out of the ball game. Cheyenne Ross back in. Sawyer out of the ball game. And who we got in? Is that, I think Lauren Preston checked back in. Free throw, good by Keaton. Hit them both. Here comes some pressure for Paintsville. In back court, pressure in Allie Mae. And there's going to be a hand check on Keaton, her first personal foul.
Yeah, she knows she did it. She looked at the official and grinned. To 5 team fouls on each team now, getting close to the bonus.
7 minutes to play in this first half. We've seen Bogart all week long. 2 new officials, though, to join him tonight.
He likes coming down here.
Yeah, he does. Allie Mae with it. Nice feed inside to Preston, who wasn't ready for it.
That's the big thing. We've seen both sides not ready to catch those passes on the inside. And tournament time, you have to be really alert because with this pressure, someone's going to get open inside.
Tell you what, the turnover's mounting up for Johnson Central. Paintsville just can't take advantage of it.
8 now for Central.
Down with it is Williams. Swoop Williams collides with Cheyenne Ross, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover for the Lady Tigers.
That's 7 for Paintsville.
So coming up with it is Allie Mae, guarded by Cherico. Allie Mae puts it down, drives around Lenzani, blocked as Lenzani just went up with her hands straight up. What you're taught to do, outlet pass to Fitch, collision, and Cherico lost it. Down with it is Ashley Belcher to Sammy Seitz, drives baseline, throws it up, and draws a foul I believe, on Caitlin Fitch, and if it is, that's her second.
Fitch trying to get there, got a little bit late. She drove from the baseline, Sammy Sice did left side, and someone let her through. I couldn't see what player it was, and made it easy. They were saying no shooting foul. It's only the team 6.
I think she was fouled and then she threw it up, is what the officials are saying. Sonia Williams will check back in. Fitch will go out with those 2 fouls. Underneath their own bucket, Central in the pass, Belcher to Sites, back out to Allie Mae. Central not with a true point guard out there. Really don't have a pure point guard on their team. It plays a lot of minutes. Belcher, 3-pointer, right wing is no good. Rebound though, chased down by Sites, down to Cheyenne Ross. She missed an inside bucket. And Sonia Williams, they're going to call a timeout because she was poked in the eye and will have to go out of the ball game.
It's not for the faint under the goal right now. You better not go under there and just float around. So
Abby James will check back in. Central will come with some more pressure. 11-5, 5:54 to go in this first half of action. The winner, the champion, but both teams move on to the regional tournament next week. Williams with it, over to Keaton. Keaton with an open lane and missed another one, just point blank, but she gets her own rebound and steps out of bounds. How many is that? At least 6.
What's that, turnovers?
No, just misses the, rolls out.
That's 6 underneath.
Here comes pressure. Ashley Belcher able to break the pressure. Drives in and kisses it off the glass. Belcher with her first 2.
Left-hander took it to the left side and put it up and in.
She averages 5 points a ball game. 5:20 to go here in this first half. Central with the lead. Paintsville struck first at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter, but that's the only lead they've had. Over to James in the left corner. Drives to the middle, gives it back off to Cherico. Cherico will take the free throw line jumper, no good. Lenzani will corral the loose ball, the offensive rebound.
She's not turning around to look to put it back up, though. When she gets the rebound, she's bringing it out, and a lot of pushing on the inside.
Battling there with Ralston and Lenzani, who's got it. One dribble, kicks it back to James. Now, James will not take that shot normally, but she will be open. So Lenzani will back it out. One-on-one with Cheyenne Ross. Back over it goes on the right wing to Keaton, to Swoop Williams, who drives around Ross and misses another one. Can't buy a bucket here. Ashley Belcher in the front court. Over to Sites, left corner. 4:20 to go. She's going to be double teamed, and a foul is going to be called. Really and truly don't agree with that one. Williams looked like she just grabbed the ball and knocked it away, but they call a foul and Swoop her first.
You know, when you start missing these layups, they're going too far under. What they're doing, they're looking at the floor, not at the rim.
As they're escorting a fan out of the gymnasium. He's not wanting to go quietly, is he?
No.
So it will be Johnson Central at the line. Sammy Sites.
Is that Brian Johnson? Is that Brian Johnson they took?
I'm still trying to check that out. Sites is going to be, it's going to be 1-1. Free throw no good. Rebound Cherico. And not ready, and an unforced turnover.
Well, what happened? Williams just took it away from her, reached in and grabbed it. I mean,
don't watch your leg, Danny. Don't trip him.
I'm going to go get BJ in a minute.
4:16 to go here. Into the corner, right side Sites. Inside to Preston. Goes up, no good. Rebound, tipped around, loose ball. Belcher comes up with it. Johnson Central will reset the offense. Free throw line. Fitch to Sites to Preston, up and in.
That one crawled in for.
Nice ball movement. 15-5. Johnson Central with a 10-point advantage. Swoop Williams with it. In back court. Guarded by Sites. Central's done a nice job defensively. Paintsville's helped out though, but missing some easy buckets inside, at least 8 of them. Knocked away, another Paintsville turnover. With it is May. May out front. Nice give inside to Preston. Off the glass, no good. Bits it back and puts it in.
Paintsville, when she got the ball and shot the first one, she just quit on it. And an easy one for Preston.
17-5. Johnson Central with a 12-point advantage. A timeout called by the Lady Tigers. 3:23 to go in the half. We'll take us 1 minute break and be right back.
Make 2017.
Did you get that text?
I don't get signal over here. What is it?
South Floyd is up on Betsy Lane 16-9 in the girls' championship.
16-9?
Yeah.
The girls, okay.
And visit Foothills on Facebook to hear about specials, community announcements, upcoming events, and more. Happy New Year from Foothills Communications.
Country Cottage in the Mayo Plaza, Paintsville, is the area's leading dealer for Pandora, Alex and Ani, and Brighton. Now is the perfect time to shop Country Cottage with Lady Spring apparel arriving daily. Layaway available. The Country Cottage winter clearance sale is going on. All ladies winter apparel, 75% off. Country Cottage accepts all major credit cards. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Give them a call, 606-789-6520. That's 789-6520.
And welcome back to the Hutch Chevrolet Buick GMC of Paintsville's presentation of the girls 57 District Basketball Championship game on WSIP. Johnson Central leads the Lady Tigers 17-5 with 3:08 to go in the first half. Lanzani trying to drive around Fitch, and they're going to call Hannah Fitch with her second personal foul. That one really might be either way.
Well, I think they got her legs tangled up first. The only reason they called it. She didn't get her into it with her upper body.
So Cheyenne Ross is going to quickly get off the Johnson Central bench, and Hannah Fitch will go out. You've got Lauren Sire, and Elena Castle, and Hannah Fitch all with 2 personal fouls for Johnson Central. And Caitlin Fitch and Eleanor Lanzani with 2 for the Lady Tigers, as James will take a jumper. And it's no good from the block. Rebound Johnson Central. Preston over to Allie Mae. Free throw line. Ashley Belcher puts down the dribble, lost it, and we got last touch by the Lady Tigers. And that one was right in front of Coach Trimble, and he's not really agreeing with that one.
Paintsville cheering section's kind of getting on the official there.
With it is Belcher underneath her own bucket. Looks, gets it into Cheyenne Ross. Back out to Seitz. Seitz drives in over Lanzani. And Lanzani once again just goes up with her hands straight up and partially blocked that one. Coming away with it is the Lady Tigers. Lanzani out front. Williams now will have it. Williams will set up the offense. Over on the left wing, Keaton. Battle with Cherico and Preston. Keaton drives from the left all the way around the perimeter to the right side. Over to James, now to Cherico on the right wing. Pass over to Lanzani. Lanzani trying to drive around Cheyenne Ross, and a reach-in foul is going to be called against Lauren Preston. Nope, it's going to be on Cheyenne Ross, her first.
It's been a bonus situation. 6-3. Johnson Central winning this quarter with 2:06 to go.
Eleanor Lanzani with her first free throw. It's a 1-and-1. She is a 56% free throw shooter. Is that correct? But she's 100% tonight. She'll have another.
Knocks that one down.
17-6. 2:06 to go here in this first half. Story of the game. Paintsville just can't buy a bucket. They just rolled out or hit the front of the rim or the side of it. An easy point blank as Lanzani hits both of them. Here comes some moderate pressure just to keep Johnson Central honest. Allie Mae able to break that pressure into the corner. Seitz, left side tray, good. Sammy Seitz, the 8th grader with her first points. Central up 20-7.
Big basket there, wide open left corner.
1:45 to go. First half of action. Central with the lead. They've trailed one time. That was at 2-0. Williams with it. Swoop over to James on the right wing. Guarded there by Ashley Belcher. 1:30 to play.
Paintsville not moving much, just standing.
With it, that is Williams over to James, Abby James, back. It goes to Williams. Swoop on the left wing, trying to feed it in Ludanzani. She does. Cherico with a quick jumper from the free throw line, and she knocks it down for her first bucket, and that's a big coach streak ended right there.
Yes, it is.
Allie Mae into the corner, right side. Sammy Sott, another three. That one air ball. But Cheyenne Ross with the rebound, up and in.
She just overpowered on the inside.
She just ripped that one away from James, didn't she not? 44 seconds left in this first half. Central 22-9. Three by Swoop Williams. No good. Rebound Preston for Johnson Central. Up ahead. Sotts, left corner. Out on the wing. It goes to May. Dangerous pass to no man's land there. But
she's looking for
Belcher.
Preston. And Preston didn't see it, and Belcher ran it down.
Belcher able to, another dangerous pass to Belcher. 20 seconds. Over in the corner, Sotts to Allie Mae, drives to the bucket, left it short, rebound Cherico. 13 seconds, pass up ahead to Keaton, and led her a little bit too far, turnover, Paintsville.
Just threw it away on that one. They had the layup. All she had to do was take her time.
Sonia Williams into the ball game. 9 seconds, Allie Mae to Belcher. 5 seconds, into lane, drives, shot up, count it! Off balance shot by Belcher, and that's the way this first half will end. It's really and truly been all Johnson Central in this one. They lead it 24-9 over Paintsville at the half. We're going to step away, take his 3-minute timeout, come back, and we'll talk about the first half. You're listening to the Hutch Chevrolet Buick. Williams, Cherico, Fitch, and James, the same starting five for the Paintsville Lady Tigers. Salyer, Preston, Castle, Ross, and May, same starting five for Johnson Central. As a shot up by James is no good. Rebound, tried to chase it in the corner was Castle, and she tried to throw it off the leg, but she stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with Paintsville.
You know, the Lady Tigers have to get this cut down to at least 6 or 7 to go in the fourth quarter.
As we get it inside,
that's a nice backdoor, nice backdoor cut from Cherico from the left side.
Well, they've done something in the first few minutes of this third quarter they didn't do in the first, and that's hit an inside jumper like that.
And that was a nice move. And
knocked away. Is it Stone's going to stay with Johnson Central?
I think Central, same strategy. We're going to take it inside too, but that one was knocked away.
Castle's got it. Looks to get it outside. She does to Preston. Now Salyer will come and get it. Did not score in that first half. Had 2 personal fouls. Castle, she drives in, knocked away by Keaton. James up with it. James leaves it off with Williams. Over to Keaton. They can't leave her open like that, but she couldn't knock down the wide open 3. Rebound Castle. Gets it into the hands of Lauren Salyer. Salyer will bring it up. Up ahead, stolen away, intercepted by Cherico. Cherico will drive, stops and puts it in off the glass. Cherico on a 4-0 run. 24-13.
They cut it to 11, and right now, really going after the passes.
That pass should have never been through. And Central's got it. May with the basketball. You can tell Paintsville's turning up the pressure there, as you said. Castle's got it to May. Over to Salyer out front. In the lane. May, turnaround, good. Easy jumper. As nobody within 3 feet of her.
And they fell asleep. You have to know where she's at all times. She's a dangerous player.
With it is Williams. Williams will be in the front court. Over to Keaton. Keaton back over Cherico. Jumper, good. Cherico, who had 2 in the first half, already with 8.
Nice form on that jumper.
6, excuse me, 8 total.
Yeah, she has a great follow-through on her jump shot.
High arching shot, too. Castle into the corner. 26-15, 6 minutes to go in the third.
You know, Castle's had a tournament. I'd like to see her get going for Johnson Central.
Salyer back out to May. In the lane, it goes to Preston. Feeds it underneath to Ross. And Cheyenne Ross got in deep and able to put it off the glass.
You know, Cheyenne Ross has come to overcome a lot to get a play this year. She's having a good game tonight in the finals.
And what do we got here? Somebody got their shoe untied. And
that's that Mickey Mouse head fell off of those shoes, just like you wear them, don't you?
Is it, what is the, rabbit ears? Is it?
No, you put it in that Mickey Mouse head, mash it together. BJ wears them in golf. And got them on tonight.
No congratulations on his new position, right?
Yeah. Over there at the station now.
Jericho, another jumper, no good. This one didn't draw any iron. Rebound Fitch, and she threw it off the hands of May.
I'll tell you what, May just, I don't see how she even got a hand on it. That was a bullet right at her head when they tried to save it. Good reaction by her.
As it'll be in the far corner. James gets it into Jericho. Hands it off to Keaton, who drives, left it short. Rebound tipped around. Fitch, Ross battling, possession arrow in favor of the Lady Eagles.
She drove in, had that layup, and was looking at the floor, not at the rim, and when she felt contact, threw it up and then badly missed it.
4:17 to go here in this third quarter of action. Central, they led 24-9 at the half. It's 28-15 here in the third quarter. 5 minutes to play. Preston's got it, leaves it off with Salyer. Salyer gets her pocket pick, but able to chase it down. Ross comes up with it. Ross leaves it off with Preston. Preston head fake, drives, spins in the lane, shot up, no good. Off the bottom of the backboard. Castle with the rebound, up, no good. Castle with the rebound, up, no good, but she will draw the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2.
No one going to the boards for the Paintsville Lady Tigers, and great hustle by Castle to stay with that one. She missed a couple of give-me's, but when you're struggling in a tournament, you need some positive things to happen, and this may get her turned around.
Third personal foul called against Caitlin Fitch. Castle with her first point of the ball game. She'll have one more free throw. Oh no, did you lose it? There it is, underneath.
You hit it.
Lenzani back in, Fitch out. Castle with one more free throw. It's up and good. Hit them both.
Come in shooting 58, so
100%
100% tonight, shooter.
30-15, 15-point advantage. Jericho gets it in the front court. Leaves it off with James. James over to Williams, shot no good. She follows her own miss in the lane and scores her first bucket of the ball game. 30-17, 4:20 to go in the third. Johnson Central still out in front.
We'll hold it outside and make them bring it zone out.
Into the corner, left side is Castle. Back outside to Preston. Preston to Allie May. May will drive up off the glass and in.
You have to know they're going to try to get the ball to Allie May. You have to deny that pass inside.
32-17. With it is Swoop Williams out front. Drives, James into that left corner. Set the screen. Williams drives, leaves it up in the end. And she's got 4 quick.
That was a nice drive from the corner, Scott.
And Salyer almost had it knocked away by Williams. They leave Castle open in the corner. 3-pointer is good for Milena Castle. You asked for it there. She produced. She's got 5.
And got all in this quarter.
35-19. So when Paintsville scores, Central's able to counter. Lenzani with it out front. Guarded by Cheyenne Ross. Will drive. Kisses it off the glass, too hard. Rebound Preston, outlet to Salyer, who wasn't ready for it, and she might have walked with it but missed it. There's Ross with the putback.
Paintsville on this other end had their heads down, and when they drove in with it, they just stood and watched, and it's going to be another timeout on the floor for Paintsville.
3:01 to go in this third quarter. Central leads 37-19. We'll be back in 1 minute.
State Farm Insurance of Paintsville and Agent Paul Pelfrey have moved to their new location, 511 11th Street, Paintsville, across the street from the Big Sandy RECC building and next to the Paintsville football field. They are now open for business at the new location. For more information, call Paul Pelfrey today at their same phone number. That's 606-789-4087. That's 789-4087.
You're miles ahead when you're riding on new tires from Conley Tire on the Paintsville Lake Road in Staffordsville. They offer 6 months, same as cash, with approved credit. Or use your tax refund and drive away with your choice of the most popular major brands on the market today. They service brakes, they do oil changes, front-end alignments, and so much more. Today is the day to stop in at Conley Tire for all the best to keep your vehicle safe and roadworthy. Phone 297-2424.
Scott Rouse Ratliff, Danny Johnson back here courtside at Magoffin County High School. The girls 57 District Championship game presented on WSIP by Hutch Chevrolet Buick GMC of Paintsville. Boys Championship tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here at Magoffin County, Johnson Central and Magoffin County. Back to this one, 2:50 to go in the third quarter, 37-19, Johnson Central. Inside, Lanzani trying to get it to James, and James wasn't even ready for the pass, and it's out of bounds. It's going to say last touch by the Johnson Central Lady Eagles.
Preston's going to go out, but what's happening here, Scott? For Paintsville, nobody moving. They just watch the one person. It's like 1 against 5 all the time.
They get it inside to Lanzani. And she tried to get a little bit closer to the bucket and draws a foul. It's going to be on Hannah Fitch, her third.
Got her for a body up on her, I think.
In bounds, it comes to Williams. 2:40 to go in the third. Over to Keaton. Keaton looks. Drives into the corner. Now back out front between the circles to Williams. Williams looking for a shot. She gets Salyer off of her, and Williams knocks down her first tray of the ball game, and also the first tray for Paintsville. She's got 7 here in this quarter. 37-22, 2:10 to go. Central almost turned it over. Allie Mae into the right corner, back out to Salyer. Contact, gets it over to Fitch. Now back to Castle, who drives in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around. And James will come away with it for Paintsville. James in the front court. Leaves it off with Swoop Williams. 3, good. Back to back. And here comes Paintsville. Back to back trays. And a timeout called by Darren Rice. 1:44 to go in this third quarter. 37-25, Lady Eagles will be back in 30.
It's February, which means it's time for tax refunds. And it's the month you can save big on all smartphones from Appalachian Wireless. Get any smartphone 32 gig and under for 50% off regular price. And I do mean all smartphones. The Galaxy S7, the LG V20, all 50% off. All this month at Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. While supplies last, 2-year agreement required.
And welcome back to Magoffin County High School. Danny, back-to-back trays from Elizabeth Williams on back-to-back possessions. She's got 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the ball game, all in this third quarter.
Trying to get it down under to double figures going into the fourth.
1:30 to go here in this third quarter. Sammy Seitz checked into the ball game. Feeds it in the lane to Fitch. Back over to May. Fakes the 3. Wide open, and May scores.
Bad job by Lozani, not picking her up early.
Nobody. As Cherico went by her, and nobody back there. As the shoe-in tied again, it looks like, for Williams. Over to Keaton. Back to Swoop. 1 minute to go in this third.
Close to a 5-second.
Keaton will have it. Keaton will drive. Leaves it off with Swoop Williams. Sammy Seitz on her, really extending that defense. Williams will back up. 48 seconds to go. James in the corner. Back to Williams. Back over to Keaton. Threw it away. Turnover.
That wasn't that bad of a pass. It was hit her about the elbow and went out of bounds. I don't know if she just lost sight of it or what.
So here comes Johnson Central. They'll have it, possibly with a chance at the last second shot, but I'm sure Paintsville's going to try to force them into a turnover or a quick shot.
Possession arrow for the next quarter right now is with Paintsville.
Elena Castle into Allie Mae. May drives and stepped out of bounds as James with the pressure. James went down, but when she did, she kind of forced May to step over. And when she did, the umpire or the official said she stepped out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table.
They have to be calling a pretty good game because both sides fans are yelling at the official.
That's what you say. That's the key to officiating.
Yeah, the key.
If both of them yelling, you're doing.
Yeah, if all fans dislike you.
I always said they need to bring a application in the back pocket. James, they're daring her to take the 3. Instead, she drives to the middle. Almost slips and falls. 17 seconds. Swoop Williams with it. Guarded by Sotz. Pick set. Keaton comes and gets it. Keaton will jump, put the jumper up, no good. Preston with the rebound. Up ahead to Sotz. 3 seconds. At the buzzer, no good, and that'll do it for your third quarter. Central, they lead it 39-25. We got the fourth and final quarter of action coming up. This is the 57th District Girls Championship on WSIP.
To make game night easy, bring the family and eat in or take out to tailgate. Try the Southern Style Chicken Biscuit with honey or take advantage of the McPick 2 menu where you can choose from featured items like the triple cheeseburger, basket of fries, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, filet of fish, and more. And you can now get your favorite McDonald's sweet tea by the gallon, and you can even get it at the drive-thru. East Kentucky McDonald's, your game night stop all across East Kentucky. Owned and operated by Bob and Tom Hutchison. For over 35 years, Mike's Body Shop has become well known for their people. With over 150 combined years experience, they have become the guys you can trust to make your vehicle whole again.
Paintsville won a quarter, but 1 point is all.
16-15.
From Mike Hall and the guys of Mike's Body Shop, best of luck to all the local teams.
8 minutes left in this one, Danny. 39-25. The Lady Tigers cut into that halftime lead by 1 as they outscored Central 16-15.
Had a run going, and then Johnson Central withstood it.
So with it is Keaton. Over to Abby James on the right wing. Holds it, gets it out front now to Swoop Williams. Leaves it off with Keaton on the left wing. Pick set by Lenzani. Over to James. James will put the ball on the floor. Spin moves in the middle. And is stolen away there by Preston. And then Preston will be fouled by Lenzani. And Danny, that's going to be number 3 on her. They're going to say she fouled her on the pass.
I think you got it for pushing it from behind, but right now, really having a tough time, Paintsville, trying to get the good look.
7:30 left in this one. 39-25. Central trying to get it in. Sotz did, and it's stolen away. Off the fingertips, I believe, of Preston. James will take a 3. No good. Tried to follow her own miss. Preston, though, will come down with the rebound, and Abby James will foul her.
Preston in the game, 6 points for her. 6 in a total of, I think, 8 rebounds so far in the game. That was her 9th right there.
So Paintsville will come with pressure. Coach Trimble saying, speed it up. They're going with some size, too, as they got Fitch in for James. They're going bigs, but Central able to beat them down. May shot, no good, and she's fouled by Elizabeth Williams, her second, and that's going to put May to the line to shoot 2. As I was saying, they've got Cherico out there, who's 5'10", 5'11". Lenzani, who's 6'1". They got Fitch out there that's 5'10" or 5'11". Paintsville's got some bigs out there trying to get this inside game of Central under control as the free throw's good.
But the bad thing, they're trying to pressure, and they just can't keep up with Johnson Central with their guards out there.
Free throw no good. Instead of forcing them over the top, Central's running around them. You're right. Thumbs up the call by Keaton. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. 40-25 Lady Eagles. They've trailed once, and that was 2-0. Out front, Sotz battling, and we got a timeout called? I guess so. 30-second timeout. That was close to being a 5-second count. But at the 30-second break, we'll step away and take one as well and be right back.
Blair's Body Shop knows how to fix it all back. They operate from their newly enlarged and remodeled collision repair center on Kentucky 172 just west of the Route 40 intersection at Staffordsville. A satisfied customer is their top priority. They'll put everything back just as it was. They have a special downdraft paint booth capable of applying a factory-grade baked-on finish. They also have the latest in frame straightening systems. Maybe the most important thing about Blair's Body Shop is that Kevin Blair represents the 3rd generation of operations. Call 297-4124.
here at Magoffin County High School. 6:53 left to go in this one. They understand that Paintsville's down to the last timeout. They got one left with 6:50 to go. Central, I think, has got two. 40-25.
I think Central's got four.
Yeah. Okay. Out front, Lenzani puts it on the floor, drives, shot no good, gets her own miss, puts it back up and in off the glass. Her first field goal of the ball game. She's got 3 points. Here comes some Paintsville pressure. May, though, able to easily get around it, but just about double dribble. Three in the corner, sights no good, right side. Rebound, chased down by Jericho, and we're going to have a foul called on Allie May, trying to dive for the basketball.
That's good hustle by Allie May, though. Her and Jericho was in a dead sprint down the floor.
Yeah, and she, and speaking of Allie May, she took a big hit to the nose or the face against Sheldon Clark on Monday and spent a lot of time in the locker room in the second half. So good to see her back out here. As Keaton will drive, wide open is Fitch, shot no good, but Castle with her third personal foul. The shot's no good, but Fitch would go to the line to shoot two, where she's a perfect 2 of 2.
Central's not giving them anything easy on the inside, and that may not be a bad foul.
So Fitch with the first free throw. It's good. She's perfect there on the night. Castle out, Salyer in for Johnson Central. So Caitlin Fitch, couple of dribbles, eyes the basket, and the release. It's no good. Rebound Preston to Salyer.
I think that's 10 rebounds for Preston in the game.
6:05 to go in the ball game. 40-28, Lady Eagles over the Lady Tigers. Out front, Allie May. May puts it on the floor. Falls to the floor, but gets it over to Sights. Back out to Salyer. Into the corner, May. Back out to Sights on the right wing. Central moving some, or using some clock. Preston spins to the middle, shot off the front of the rim, no good. Lenzani with the rebound. Lenzani up to Fitch. Fitch, bad angle, and it's going to be over to Johnson Central. It's hit the back of the backboard.
And I thought she hit the back side of the backboard. Too far under, again, not looking to see where she's at.
So Paintsville will come with some pressure as the officials are going to talk.
Let's see if someone hit the ball. They said they did not. If we had NCAA, it wouldn't be instant replay.
They'd be coming to us, wouldn't they? Looking for the outlet pass. May with the run out. Good. Caught them sleeping. 42-28. That's a big bucket right there. Down the other end, Williams threw it up. No good. Fitch with the rebound, and Williams and Fitch battling with each other. 5:22 to go, and
they get a foul on that.
It's going to be Johnson Central basketball. I guess not. Jump ball possession arrow.
Okay.
See if Central has the run out again. Preston will throw it in. They do. May will drop it. Just went through her hands. Taken out there by Keaton. Almost stolen away by Central. Central, do they get the turnover? Nope. Jericho comes up with it. Shot no good. And on the rebound, I think they're going to get Salyer maybe, or Fitch.
We're going to get Salyer.
They're going to get Fitch against Paintsville. Elbow, a technical foul called as well. If that's on Fitch, that's 5. We'll see. The foul's going to be on Caitlin Fitch. And we got a technical foul called against 23. That's Fitch. That's 5. She's fouled out of the ball game. 5:10 in the fourth. And going to the line will be Allie May to shoot the technicals, Danny.
Yeah.
That's just emotion of this ball game.
He gets, this Trimble's going to use all of his time before he brings a sub in.
So Fitch had the foul. Out of disgust, said something to the official, or something around where the official heard and got the technical call. 5:10 to go in the ball game. Free throw number 1 up by May is good. She'll have another. very well could see these same two teams in about a week. Free throw short.
And right now, Johnson Central playing better than they played all year that I've watched them play. And right now, they've got Paintsville back on their heels.
43-28 to the score, 5:10 to go in this ball game. Johnson Central's led since about the 5:55 mark of the first quarter. They were trailing 2-0 is all it is. Preston drove to the bucket and a foul call from behind against Paintsville.
That's on Lanzani.
That's going to be on Lanzani, her third. I had her for 4, so my apologies there. That's her third.
Well, you're trying to foul everyone out, Scott.
I made one mistake. That's all I get tonight, isn't it? Free throw is good. It's just knowing that BJ's going to be my boss pretty soon. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know when he starts over there at the radio station. But.
As the free throw is no good, and a foul is going to be called on Hannah Fitch on the rebound. 5:05 to go, 44-28.
That's 4 on Fitch.
And it's going to be Paintsville basketball, but they'll have to go the length of the floor. And they don't have any timeouts even when they score. They can't stop the clock, but one more time. James in the lane, throws it up and in. Her first points of the ball game.
First time she's took it to the hoop.
44-30. Knocked away. James up with it. Gets it off to Keaton. Keaton spins, knocked away by May. Salyer up with it. Salyer to the front court. Over into the right corner to Seitz. Seitz will pull it back out between the circles. Now we'll get it over to Salyer. Salyer out near the timeline. Over into the left corner to May. Back out to Salyer. 4:30 to play. Central working some clock here.
Gonna have to get a matchup and let them just not let Central just cut and get the ball.
Lauren Salyer on the left wing. Out front, Fitch. Back over to Preston. Preston back out to Allie Mae. Paintsville trying to extend that defense. Seitz will come and get the basketball between the circles out front. She has a dribble. I don't know if she's going to use it or not. She puts it on the floor. Over to May. Sets a pick. May will go around it. 3:57 to play. May. Central's used about a minute off the clock so far in this possession alone.
Allie Mae, it's going to be a foul, but Allie Mae pushed off. She's pushing off about every time she starts to make a move.
So Abby James with the foul. That stops the clock at 3:49, and that's going to be the team's 8th personal foul. So going to the line, Sammy Seitz to shoot 1 in the bonus. She's 0 of 2 there tonight. The 8th grader.
58%.
First one's up and in. Her first points of the second half. She's got 4.
You know, the lead that Johnson Central's got early, they've stayed with it.
Free throw up and in, hit them both. Big free throws there by the youngster. 46-30. Over to Keaton on the left wing. Into the corner. James, 3. Rattles it, it stays. Big tray for the Lady Tigers. 46-33. Salyer got it. Gets it in the front court. Over to Seitz. Seitz in the left corner. Bounce pass out to Salyer. 3:20 left to go in the ball game. 46-33. Johnson Central. Ross. Salyer on the wing. Right side. Out front, Preston. Lanzani will come extend the defense. And a foul called on Lanzani. That's her 4th.
Yeah, Trimble wanted him to foul. He kept yelling at him. Told her not to foul anymore. That's her 4th.
You got to switch now. I mean, at the line will be Preston. 1 in the bonus. She's 1 of 3 there tonight.
68% on the season.
First one's up, no good. Lanzani with the rebound. Paintsville can cut it to 11 or to 10 if they hit a tray. 2:59 to go. Seitz knocked it away from Williams. Seitz dives for the basketball.
That's going to be
a foul called on Lanzani for diving, and that's 5 on her.
She will foul out of the ball game.
You know, and that's a hustle type foul. She just went for the basketball.
Well, you know,
went for the tie-up. The official, you can call either tie-up or a foul, and they called the foul that time.
That's been one kind of the point of emphasis here. You diving on top of people, keep injuries from happening, and she dove on top that time.
Sammy Seitz will have 2 free throws coming up. First one, good. 47-33. Both teams will advance into the 15th region tournament next week. Free throw no good. James comes down with the rebound. 250. 3 by Williams, no good. Rebound, Preston. In backcourt. Gets it up ahead, stolen away by Sonia Williams, but she lost it out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Eagles. 2:39 to play, 47-33. Johnson Central, Preston will come and get it. Salyer in backcourt, fouled by Abby James, her 3rd. And Salyer will go to the line looking for her first points of the ball game. She'll have 2 free throws to the senior.
62% free throw shooting.
Puts a couple of dribbles down, free throw on its way, good. Lauren Salyer will have 1 more. That's her first points of the game. Free throw on its way, good. Hit them both. The senior steps up and hits big ones there. 49-33, 2:30 to go.
Back up to 16.
3, James, no good. Rebound, Preston. Salyer. And this might be one of those, even though there's 2:20 left, that you live to play another day. And that day could be in the championship next week in the region. Sonia Williams, though, not giving up. Gets the steal, the pass to Keaton, and Keaton with the bucket and a timeout call by the Paintsville.
That's their last one.
2:09 to go. It's 49-35. Let's stay right here, Seth. I don't know what our commercial, but we wouldn't stay here since it's a 30. And Danny, this one for the championship of the girls. Mention a little bit about the boys championship tomorrow night that will be here on WSIP at Magoffin.
And it should be a great one as Magoffin County, Johnson Central squaring off. Magoffin County won over in their place. Johnson Central won at home, so it should be a dandy one. Both teams like to get it up and down. Both teams have 2 guys that do the majority of the scoring. Grace and Mason Blair for Johnson Central. Lovely and Trenton Russell. And inside advantage probably goes to Magoffin County, but the bench probably goes to the Golden Eagles.
And the energy that Magoffin had last night to get in to that championship game, trailed as much as 10 points with about 3 or 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
3:20 to go, I think.
Had 5 straight steals, I believe, and scored on all of them. Central gets it inbound. Seitz has it. 2 minutes to play. 49-35. May out front. Over to Seitz. Seitz double team. And a timeout called by Johnson Central. 1:52 to play in the ball game. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's take one this time, Seth, and be right back.
It's
30.
February, which means it's time for tax refunds.
So what they got? One
It's the
full?
month you can save big on all smartphones from Appalachian Wireless. Get any smartphone 32 gig and under for 50% off regular price. And I do mean all smartphones. The Galaxy S7, the LG V20, all 50% off. All this month at Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. While supplies last, 2-year agreement required.
Scott Radiff and Danny Johnson back here at Magoffin County High School, the 57th District Girls Championship game. Johnson Central, they lead Paintsville 49-35.
Trying to get the 3rd game. This is the 3rd one they played, and Paintsville's won 2, but Central trying to get the district championship.
Allie May gets out of trouble. Gets it out to Salyer. Back over it goes now from Belcher, who's in, to Salyer. Now Seitz, now May. May trying to get through a triple team, and she's fouled. I believe it's going to be on Williams. Her third. Stops the clock at 1:35. And that puts Allie Mae to the line to shoot 2. She is 4 of 6 from the line tonight. First one's up. Good. She'll have another.
Yeah, right now the clock's the worst enemy for Paintsville.
Cheyenne Ross will check in. Belcher out. Free throw is good by Allie Mae. 51-35, Lady Eagles. Keaton with the basketball. Leaves it off with James. And stolen away by Allie Mae, and a foul called on James. That's her 4th. And that puts Allie Mae back to the line.
Yes,
Mae just reached down and grabbed that one.
Yeah, just dribbled it right into her, and she just took it out of her hands.
1:23 to go. This 1:23 could turn into about a 4-minute stretch.
A lot of fouls.
First one's up. Good by Mae.
22 points for Mae. She's had a heck of a night.
I got her with 20. I guess I've missed one. Free throw is good. 53-35. With it, Keaton, stolen away by Mae. She collides with Swoop Williams. Now here's the point, you might want to go ahead and exit because you don't want to value by getting kicked out or anything like that. Not that I'm saying it would, but I'm just going over some scenarios that could possibly happen. And that's what Les Trimble's going to do right now.
Well, he's going to bring him out. That could have been a technical right there when she, give her that forearm shiver.
1:15 to go. Free throw is good by Allie Mae.
Checking in for Paintsville, number 30, number 4, Caitlin Newsom. Number 5.
I got it with 22, so I'm missing it somewhere, and I don't remember missing it. But Allie Mae will have one more. You're going to have. We got some subs in.
None for Central.
Caitlin Newsom into the ball game. Hope Oxer into the ball game. Now Central will have some substitutions. You're going to have Callie Blair into the ball game. Also, Aaliyah Newsom as Johnson Central will sub. You're going to have Kelsey Blair. Also, Brianna Poe in for Paintsville. Faith Fairchild, Kelsey Blair, Morgan Hobson, Tiara Montgomery, and Ashley Belcher in. 1:09 to go. With it out front. That's going to be Newsom. Drives. She tried to get it to Aaliyah Newsom. She lost it. And then knocked away at the other end by Caitlin Newsom. It will stay with Johnson Central. Under a minute to go, 59 seconds.
Golden Eagles will advance as the champion in the 57th District Girls.
Fairchild inside Montgomery. Shot no good. Rebound chased down by Morgan Hobson. And then she stepped out of bounds. Yes, she did. It'll be Paintsville basketball. You got disappointment on the Paintsville bench and happiness over at Central, but I guarantee there's a big high possibility that everybody sees this as the championship of the region.
Could very well be.
3 in the corner by Leah Newsom is no good. Brianna Poe will come down with it, banks it in, 3-pointer. The senior Brianna Poe with her first points of the game. 55-38, 30 seconds left. Ashley Belcher, time ticking away. Paintsville just in the zone, letting them work the clock. Fairchild, Montgomery, Kelsey Blair, shot in. Kelsey Blair, 57-38.
Gets her first 2.
Gets it over to Aaliyah Newsom. Newsom will drive, kicks it back to Brianna Poe. 3 on the way, no good this time. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 3. Belcher going to score. And that'll do it. Your final one in this one. Johnson Central 59, Paintsville 38. Johnson Central is your 2017 57th District Girls Tournament Champion and will advance as the champion into next week's 15th Region Tournament. Paintsville will also advance as they'll be the 57th District runner-up. We're going to send it back to the studio. We're going to take a break and come back with your Hutch Chevrolet Buick GMC of Paintsville post-game report. Johnson Central victorious 59-38.
Here at the Hutch Auto Group, we are doubling down on your tax return. You put $1,000 down.